shot by Buddha. Facebook gaming in the building.
Into the end zone. Five Nations, stand up.
Comedy said, does that pick make or break us? I really feel like the draft start at the second pick. Like, I think kind of like last year, everybody knew the Bears was going to take Caleb Williams. I feel like we're going to take Cam Ward. The draft starts at number 2. Now, the Titans have the 35th pick, no third round, 2 4th, 2 5th, and 2 6th. The more important part is the Titans got between 70 and 75 million free in cap. Do they trade back at 35 on day 2 if somebody they want is there? Do we trade back? Do we get a third rounder out of trading back? Like we did when we traded up to get Will Levis, we gave up a third rounder. So, like, do we do that and get something back? That's really where our draft starts. Let me teach you how to vibe. Like, are they able to field a receiver in the edge position and get future people to play safety, linebacker, third down, like a bruiser type of running back, maybe another tight end or another offensive lineman? Like, that's what's more important than just the number 1 pick. Because whether we had guys Cam Ward or Shedeur, because I didn't see us make any moves that said we were going back with Will Levis or getting a veteran. Like, I really, like, honestly look at it like what they do with those other draft picks and how well it pans out is more important. Yeah, Joe. If y'all don't pick QB, what position is next? Edge, wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty obvious that the first pick should be quarterback. The second pick, because of the depth in the draft, should be if the receiver you want at 2 at 35 is gone, like Emeka Egbuka, Luther Burden, some of the guys that we know that the Titans are after, rather than reach on some of the other guys that they kind of have a good feeling about, I'd rather pass on some of those guys and go edge. Put the edge down there with Devondre Sweat, Jeffrey Simmons, Draymond Jones, Arden Key. You know, like put me another edge guy in that group since Harold Landry's on the Patriots, and then look for a receiver maybe like Isaiah Bond or somebody that falls, or Jimmy Horn Jr. You know, like Restrepo, like some type of slot guy that could be kind of rangy, and just let the possession guys fight it out with Traylon Burks and Van Jefferson, because Titans still got a bunch of money free post draft. If people start cutting people, then there's a situation the Titans might be able to go out and spend some money and pick up a wide receiver too. But I think the speed you got to get through the draft, veteran, solid receiver to go into the mix. So I say more importantly is like edge and receiver. Xavier Woods kind of extends it out a little bit at the safety position, and Barton coming in at interior linebacker. Can Cedric Gray step into that other spot? They got a lot of money free. That's why I said, man, Asante Samuel Jr., Isaiah Simmons, and Elijah Moore, like, there's 3 people they should take a shot at, and then that kind of eases up the pressure on best player available on those other picks. Because, you know, like 2 4ths and 2 5ths, they should be able to get solid rotational players. You got to think about the players that's been drafted in the 4th and the 5th in the last few years. It's some really good players you can get in the 4th and the 5th. If the Titans don't get a quarterback, it will break off. Duh. That's why I say, like, our draft really starts in the second round. And really the NFL draft really starts at the second pick. Like, what do the Browns do? So I'm saying the Titans is moving on from Levis? Yes. He said Titans keep rookie QBs. But see, there's a difference, though, 2 times. Like, if you draft a first round pick, he gets more time. If you drafting somebody in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round, like, they get less time. Like, be real. Like, this is honest. Like, this should be honest for any football fan. Will Levis got everything on earth in front of him to succeed in year 1 and year 2. Did anybody see any growth from him in year 2 that made you think he should get a year 3 being a second round pick? If you can trade him and get a 6th or 7th round pick back, no. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to see some promise. Like, bro, our quarterbacks led the league in turnovers last season. He started the year with Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears, Chiga Conquo, D Hop, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd, Nick Westbrook, Akine, and Traylon Burks. They all was healthy to start the season. And he just didn't play good. Like, he folded. And as the season went on, nothing did you see from his decision making made you think we should put all our eggs in the basket for year 3, especially with Brian Callahan. If Brian Callahan started Will Levis year 3, by the bye week, he'd be fired, and then Will Levis would be gone. So it's not patience though. Like, y'all got to think about, if it's a first round pick, then I would say we was pulling the trigger kind of prematurely. You see what I'm saying? Like, it'd be different if we drafted a top 5, a top 10 quarterback. So think about the QBs in the last few years. Like, if this is Bryce Young, if this is C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, those guys got bought more time because they was first round picks. Like, Kenny Pickett didn't even get as much time as Will Levis got. Kenny Pickett was a first round draft pick. His 3rd year was on the Eagles, and his 4th year is on the Browns. He been traded. He been on 3 teams in the same rookie contract. So, I mean, if you think about it, Kenny Pickett had got less time and less rope than Will Levis. He was a first rounder. He said Malik. But I mean, Malik Willis got drafted by John Robinson. Malik Willis was part of the A.J. Brown trade. Malik Willis got drafted by a GM, and the GM and the coach that drafted him both got fired. So he was playing under Rand and Callahan last year, got traded after preseason. Rand got fired, and now, like, bro, he's gonna be on his 3rd GM if he would have been on the Titans. And he got an opportunity to play, so I was happy for Malik. Malik was a 3rd round pick. He wasn't a 1st round pick. Y'all have to keep going back to say, if a team moves on fast from a 1st round pick, is different than somebody that's a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, 5th rounder. USFL guy, 2 times. Josh Mack, what up? Crazy how I want it. Levis over Clifford at Penn State. I thought Levis had it. Arm strength 6'4", 230, can run, but looks horrible in the league. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if they take Cam Ward is there for 3 years. They gotta ride him out. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between a 1st round pick and somebody in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. When, like, think of all the QBs that got drafted in the last few. Like, you haven't heard from Stetson Bennett. You haven't heard from Kyle Trask. You ain't heard from none of these guys that get drafted in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round as QBs. If they don't work, they don't. Desmond Ridder been on 2-3 teams. Sam Howell, 2-3 teams. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just don't work. We ain't the only team that flush out QBs now. You know what I'm saying? He said draft night pop out early. I already talked to the wife, man. I'm in here and dripped out. Cool. Cause, like, I expect nothing less than Cam Ward, 1st overall pick to Nashville. And then the draft starts.
Let me teach you how
What
to
do the Browns do? What do the Giants do? What does the Patriots do? What do the Jags do? What do the Jets and Raiders do? You know, Panthers. You know, like, how does the top 10 fold out? Get my hot chips. Yeah, I'm gonna be praying. I'm gonna have a Bible, a Quran, a Torah. I'm gonna have water, frankincense. I might have some monks back there praying, doing the chant. You know what I'm saying? I might have some nuns in here. Like, bro, we're gonna be prayed up. I'm gonna have a witch doctor in here, a imam, bro, I'm gonna have every type of religious thing on earth and back here behind me, trying to make sure we don't make this up. Panthers picking a receiver. I don't know. People been saying Panthers going defense. Coming to get a bag of Lay's. Keith. He said the media want us down bad. For good reason though. So you gotta be fair. I'm a Titan fan, a diehard Titan fan, but I'll be fair. Last year was the worst ticket sales in damn near the history of the franchise. Last year we wore Houston Oilers jerseys against the Texans on a game we were trying to lose on purpose at home. Last year we were 3-14 and had the lowest TV ratings of any NFL any NFL team. So like I wouldn't see why the media would be excited about us other than we're gonna get a new stadium the year following. But I mean, even with that, I mean you traded off our Hall of Fame, the biggest star in Nashville in the last decade since what, Chris Johnson and McNair. You know what I'm saying? We traded Derrick Henry off. Like, I don't know what would give a person a reason to want to watch us. Can you think of anything? See, this is what y'all got to start doing to y'all own team. When your own team has deficiencies and holes, you have to be able to call a spade and be unbiased. That's why I'm undefeated. That's why none of y'all can do nothing with me in the Discord and debate. And this is why I'm the most unbiased creator, bro, because I just call things as it is. I mean, far as like we know money, cash rules everything around me. Like the Tennessee Titans is not a cash cow. They're not exciting to watch. They haven't scored 30 points but like one time in 4 years. Like what other reason would the media have to want the Titans to be good? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Panthers get Jeff Bassa. That defensive edge out of Georgia might find his way to the Panthers.